Bueno, con un especial saludo para todos los televidentes de los diferentes espacios departamentales y también nacionales e internacionales. Es para mí un placer enorme tener acá la visita del secretario ejecutivo de la Oficina de Paz de Naciones Unidas, Sir Guy Djoken, una persona, uno de las pertenecientes a la diáspora africana negra del mundo, con demasiada importancia y poder para ayudarnos en todo lo concerniente a nuestro caso en particular, y también una persona que viene a darnos cooperación internacional en diferentes materias. Yo quiero que él sea el protagonista de este espacio. Me siento muy honrado y afortunado, gracias a Dios, de que haya escogido el archipiélago y se haya interesado en nuestro caso para venir a darnos ese apoyo que lo necesitamos, simplemente para poder hacer las cosas bien. Este país debe saber que yo soy un hombre inocente. Yo he hecho las cosas bien, he hecho las cosas transparentemente. Yo he trabajado y fui elegido por un pueblo, que es la comunidad del pueblo Raizal, que merece hoy el mayor reconocimiento como nunca en la historia. Soy el hombre que ha estado legitimado, ganamos las elecciones limpiamente, de manera transparente, y mi único pecado fue haber sacado del poder a las maquinarias de 70 años que nada han hecho por este pueblo. Dios los bendiga, y aquí les presento a mi ilustre invitado y amigo y hermano, Dr. Sir Guy Djoken. Welcome to this island, my friend.
Thank you.
It's a blessing for me to you be here. I feel so satisfied and emotive because really your support is going to be important in my personal case, but more and forward is going to be better. All the cooperation with the resources, international resources that we can use in different issues are going to be important. Why? Because we need precisely that support to try to execute our development plan and try obviously to bring a prosperity for this archipelago. Welcome, Sir Guy Djoken, my brother, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Governor, my brother, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I would like, first of all, to thank you and your team for the hospitality. I landed here yesterday, and guess who was at the airport to pick me up? The governor himself. And God knows, in the time of pandemic, there's a lot of reason for him to be busy. He was actually with the health the secretary at the time. So I want to thank you for the opportunity. I also want to thank Dr. Vanessa, who accompanied me here. It's amazing. We just met a couple of days ago for the first time, but she was introduced to me by a senator from Bogota, who thought I needed a point person, someone that knows the country very well, that can, what we call in English, a mover and a shaker. She has been proved to be a mover and a shaker. So thank you for bringing me here home. Okay. So since last night, I got to learn the history of this wonderful territory. I got to learn the challenges that we are facing. The governor, who is a proud, those who are back home in Africa want to know that we have people like the governor here fighting. As you know, we live, and I'm not ashamed to do that, to say this, I'm very proud to say this, we live in a Eurocentric world. Eurocentric world. Those who designed the world after the Second World War made Europe the center of the world. And we know things have to change. So anybody that rises up and try to question that, get beaten down. And thank God, unfortunately, it took the life of George Floyd, you all know, in the US, to get the slogan, Black Lives Matter, across the globe. Okay? Everywhere around the world, people are now have the possibility of saying Black Lives Matter without being ashamed. Not only Black Lives Matter, Black Lives, rights. Black rights matters, right? And I've been committed all my life to bring the connection back. After in the New World Order, long time ago, when they went to Africa and stole our ancestors and they needed them back here, they had a direct line from Africa here. But guess what happened? Now, you cannot have a direct line between here and Africa. It has to go through the US or through Europe. So we need to change that. So I'm here learning about the island, and when I talked to the governor this morning, all the secretary, we realized that we have a lot we can do together. On education, the Secretary of Education was there, and I think we are going to work with the Secretary of Education, okay? Because the young people in this island need to have things that they could do to be proactive, okay? And we have programs that we've done in other parts of the world that may prove successful here. And that's why it's an opportunity for me to present all of you. Dr. Vanessa is going to be the point person coordinating our activities with the governors and with all the secretaries. Okay? We have health. On health, one thing the world has learned during this pandemic is the fact that it doesn't matter if you're the most powerful country in the world like the United States. Very few countries in the world can just print money when they need it. Oh, print some more dollars. We can do that. But that did not save us. That did not save us from the pandemic because we had the wrong people at the White House. So we learned that in the new world order, the world after the pandemic, we need to work together across the globe. We need to work to prevent the next pandemic. And the only way to do that is that wealthy countries have to work with less wealthy countries in order to do that, okay? So there's a possibility of partnership coming on. And I want the Secretary of Health, we're going to work together to make sure that this island that has only very challenging health structure will benefit from that. We talk about security, we talk about so many other things, but those are some of the things that the governor and I agreed to work on. Another thing that's very, very important to me, South-South cooperation, okay? Yes, like I said, when they need a slave that took from Africa, stayed here. Now we cannot do that. In order to go to Africa, you have to go through America or through Europe. We need to change that, so that our people could work closely together, okay? Because they were afraid, because they know that if we work together, yes, they will not continue to enslave us, okay? So I'm here to tell my brother that you can count on me, okay? I'll be here day and night working with you for us to rise up against all the oppressions, the injustice that our people have faced over the year, that you personally have faced, okay? There's an international community out there that's going to make sure that what is happening here, people know about what's happening here. Amen.